channel just for 9.
Hello and welcome to session 55, I think, maybe, of...
Numbers.
Welcome session, previous session, plus of Dreamers of Kiriak. When we last left off, the party was in various states of fighting one of the saints of this world, maybe, or standing encouragingly by. The army of Wilts does seem to be doing that. They do seem to be standing encouragingly by and clapping a little bit. They are the vicious enemies of your nation and seem to have orchestrated a way to try to take down the basic structure of civilization of your people. But they did give you chicken.
The basic structure of our people is eating itself. It's not great.
Yeah. And occasionally turning your enemies into coins, I guess. So I think I threw out the paper that had initiative on it, and I didn't think to just look back in the stream for initiative. Does anybody remember what initiatives were? The soldier had initiative like in the middle and at the end, I believe.
I was either first or second. I don't remember which, but I was near
You
the
were
top.
first. You were before
Okay.
me.
So Pimrin and then Salir.
I think I had 20.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah, because I
sense.
think it went
Yes,
like
I think
23,
you-
22, 20.
Yeah.
You went before the soldier.
Definitely.
I feel like I remember Ashit going fairly close to the end. Does that sound
I
right?
think I was last, but I'm not sure.
Were you last, or was the soldier's second turn last?
I don't.
I think the soldier was last.
I think it was, because I was like, oh, we'll finish this round, and then it was like, oh no, I guess it was the
Yeah,
soldier.
that's right.
That makes sense.
Well, I guess we have our I guess we have our initiative. Now, how were people arranged?
I was up in him.
You were. So what'll we?
I was just
I think
on
I have
the
an
other
elf
side
Grey
of
Boy mini here
the
somewhere.
bat.
Yeah, I was a few dozen feet away somewhere.
Yeah, because I went in, stabbed him to no effect, and then back to the other side of the bat. Whatever it was that affected that 10-foot area didn't reach me.
All right, this is gonna be the soldier.
We had a lot of bats. Well, I think we had like one bat left.
There were, I think there was like 8 and bat. This will collectively represent the bats.
Boom. Yeah, that'll do it.
Like, you've had a whole week, you didn't get a bat. Jeez.
I was very lazy about it.
Dan would be appalled.
Where, and he would be right to be appalled. Shit. Where were you?
Hiding behind a tree.
Okay, I don't have I know I have a tree mini somewhere.
I hope so.
Use this.
This is gonna be the tree.
That tree.
I think most minis should just come with a
I'm not sure you
bat
understand what behind means.
or a rat.
It was a big old tree. And where was Pimrin? You said like
Probably somewhere over here, like 30 feet away. Roughly. Because I
Last
was
time there was a
casting
badger hole behind the tree.
mid-range spells and
Yeah.
stuff, but it wasn't a melee yet.
and where was Salir?
Just
you-
the other side of the bats
Okay.
with the gun. 'Cause I
Yes.
discovered that my sword didn't work.
And then the very helpful people are all like
Very helpful.
purish. All right. At the top of the round was Did anybody actually do damage to him last session?
I know
'Cause
I
I
did
remember
not.
you didn't have a magical weapon. And I remember Nine missing a lot, but did you hit him?
I hit him with fire and he didn't do anything.
Yes. Okay, so it's not an oversight or bug that his health is at full, I assume. All right, Pimrin, it is your turn. You just saw Salir stab him and pull his weapon out, and you saw the wound heal immediately.
Yes, indeed. They healed immediately. I'm going to cast Summon Fae. I'm going to summon a very angry fish.
All right.
Somewhere around him. Perhaps we can make it a piranha. It's a very sparkly piranha because it's
Nice.
an angry fish.
Would you like to make it like within 5 feet?
Right
Okay.
Next to it would be.
And this fish, does it just have the capacities of a regular fish? I remember in the past there was some like fancy like summoning in midair of stuff.
So the summon Fey spell.
Yes.
I'm just flavoring it as a.
Gotcha.
It's pretty much
But it's going to have.
But it's like a Fey stat block.
Okay.
Generic. Like it's got attacks and all these special.
Excellent.
Specifically, I'm summoning the fuming fish, which is why it's the fuming Fey, which is why it's
Excellent.
a very angry fish. So that's my action, but it does still take its turn.
Okay.
This turn. So. Actually, I'm going to summon it next to me, and then it's going to Fey step in.
Nice.
Which will give it advantage on its first attack.
Okay.
Which uses my spell modifier, which will be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. So a 25 to hit, and then I need to find the spell again because stat block is down here. Let's see. That is 2d6, 9 plus 12.
Nice.
15 piercing damage. Magical.
He seems very surprised as this piranha latches onto his arm.
Perfect. Alright, so I'm concentrating on that now.
Okay. Solir, it is your turn. You just saw a fish. I'm sorry, would you say that was the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
That would be actually, can I forget the order. If I cast a cantrip as a bonus action, I still can only
Yes.
cast a cantrip as an action, or is that...
I think we're playing faster and looser with spells in this campaign, which is probably a bad idea.
Shillelagh my fishing rod that
Okay.
past turn.
Solir, it is your turn.
I'll take the gun and try and shoot this thing.
Pew pew. Would you like to ask the bat politely to stay out of the side for a moment?
I don't think I speak bat.
All right.
It'll be a 20.
I think you're going to be at disadvantage unless you're okay with hitting the bat if you miss, which is, not one of the basic rules, but is a dumb thing that I'm...
The bat would not be of any consequence.
Okay. All right, well, you don't hit, but you also don't roll low enough that I'm going to go against the bat.
Alas.
There's a pew pew, and it just kind of goes under the bat's wing, I guess.
Stop bothering the cat.
And he turns and he carries the lightning bolt away with his sword, which it looks pretty cool, but it leaves Solir questioning how lightning bolts work. Because he's pretty sure that he tried to parry one up in the sky and it didn't work. I mean, it didn't hurt him, but he hit the unicorn. Not the unicorn, the Pegasus, whatever. Are you doing anything else, Solir?
No.
Okay. Nine, it's your turn.
I continue having an epic battle with him that looks way better in person than it does as dice.
So you are flanking with a bat, so with these flanking rules that we're using, you'll have +1 to your hit roll. If I'm remembering right.
I thought you always gave the advantage.
We were before, and for this campaign, I said we'll use the rules that Jordan was using in the last campaign that I was playing, which I can't remember if it was +1 or +2.
Yeah, I think I was using half proficiency rounded down, which would be +1.
Oh, gotcha.
That would make sense.
What was your roll at +1?
22.
That does not hit.
28.
That'll hit.
Huzzah.
Where's my 8? That should have been my name. Right. 15 damage.
Nice. You finally gore him through the stomach, and he looks considerably pained. He doesn't look like he's used to getting stabbed in the stomach.
That's weird, because it happens to me all the time, and I just kind of ignore it.
Do you do anything else?
I'm going to hit him in the face with a shield.
Nice.
That'll work.
All right.
I only got a 12. I'm pretty sure that's a strength.
Yeah, he doesn't get bonked by the shield. You do anything else?
I need to figure out if he saves against that or some stupid thing.
I think it's just an attack roll, right? For the shield bash?
I forget. It's been so long since we just sort
Is it
of hit
is it
somebody.
the shield master feat?
Yeah.
I think that's you do a shove, which I think would be.
Oh, gotcha.
That's what you're trying to do.
Yes, it's a shove. So
Okay.
he does strength or acrobatics in contests.
Okay, is it athletics or acrobatics, or is it strength or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay. Well, he got an 8.
Well, what's his plus?
He got an 8.
Total?
Yeah.
That's how much my plus is. I knock his ass over.
I guess he's
Bonk.
dexterity. He's fighters.
Sorry.
He looks very dazed. He begins to say like a one-liner, and then you just smash him in the face, and he falls down.
Like, you fight.
That's essentially what happens. Do you do anything else?
Talk shit, get hit.
He says, I thought
Yeah, you thought.
you weren't going to accept my offer of a battle of champions. Oh, I'd forgotten what pain felt like. And he raises his rapier while he's lying on the ground, and he just buries it in the ground. And then he's going to just like disappear. And then you see him 30 feet up in the sky. He doesn't seem to be flying. He just seems to have teleported 30 feet up in the sky and is now falling down. But the sword that he buried in the ground, the like field of light that was emanating from it, it grows dimmer, but it expands. And it expands to 100 feet in every direction. And you start seeing little blades of grass here and there turning bright gold and beginning to wiggle. And then he points down and he says, I have friends too.
What do you mean, two? These people are my friends. I hate
now-
these people.
Now in the middle of you is a thing that looks like a more or less humanoid, but it's made of swords. It have sword hands, it have a sword cloak, it got a sword face. And it has to roll sword.
Roll for swords.
Roll a sword. DM just pulls out.
It got a 12, which I think is going to put it at the end.
I rolled sword on my sword check.
I'm sure I've got dice that have swords on them from that like D&D dice collecting game they had years ago that didn't do anything. But it's not going to do anything at the moment. It is Oshit's turn.
Is it?
Yes. So you saw 9 just waste this guy. You saw him disappear. You saw him reappear up in the sky, and you saw a sword man appear where he was.
Okay.
Does the Fey spirit stay like latched onto him, or is it just stay in its place and attack?
It's just in one place.
Gotcha.
It's just a creature.
I'm going to disappear the bat.
Okay.
He's disappointing me.
You no longer have flanking.
So you're taking cover and the cover just disappears.
Lightning. Lightning cloud.
Lightning cloud.
Lightning cloud appear.
Okay, that hurts everything when I'm.
Do you just take the cloud that's been dissipating up above, and you're like, no, you're coming back?
Can I do that? If I can do that, I get an extra dice for
Now
damage.
it's.
Say
Can
no
you
for-
roll me D100, please? Let's see how much of the
prepared for
cloud
that
still
later.
remains.
I like that.
All right, everybody. Oh, you've got.
That'd be poorly weighted.
Here's your box.
What did
My box has a divot.
Is that a 57, 47?
I think it's a 57.
What was the
How do you-
first?
Hold on, gosh.
Straight up.
It was exactly the same
From
as
my
the
angle,
first
I'd say
one I rolled it.
It's
47.
between 57 and
I think
47.
it's literally between them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should roll.
So we'll add a 5 to the 47. It's a 52.
How do you even tell?
roll it again.
I think it's a 1 again, I swear. Okay.
That's a 44.
Definitely.
I say the 1 counts.
How often do you get a natural?
You needed a 1.
You're able to use the cloud, but unfortunately, the red lightning has dissipated, and you won't get a super duper bonus from it. You do get the extra. You get the bonus from there being a storm cloud already.
That's the only bonus.
Yes, but I was maybe going to give you an even bigger one if there was still red lightning in it. But there's not.
I don't know how to make this give me an extra one, but
roll an extra.
You could roll an
I
extra
don't know which one to
die.
shoot it at.
Roll a real ass die.
That sounds like a lot of work. I'm gonna shoot for the guy in the sky.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nice.
That's a 39 plus another D10.
That's your to hit roll?
No, he
No, he has a
dodged.
deck.
He dodges. Okay. Hold on, what did I give him? What did I give him for items?
A Vorpal sword, you know.
I thought about it. I did. Legitimately did.
That was a nice damage roll.
I wish the last die had been a little better.
Yeah. But those 2 10s were tasty.
I hope that
I
under
rolled-
items it
that's
just
'cause I
says
cast
a
it
bunch
below
of
five.
shit I made up.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh crap. Wow, that was dumb of him. Why'd he do that? Okay. Good grief. I made the deliberate choice not to give him legendary resistances. That may have been a mistake.
Pew pew. Parry that.
So he gets a 12.
That doesn't not.
No, it
say-
doesn't.
That's a 42.
Okay.
Parry that, you filthy casual.
You can't make a one-liner on my hit.
I can, because he decided to warp away from me and not be prone anymore, and look what it got him.
So you blast him. He now looks very crispy. He's not dead.
That was the
Congratulations.
one in the air?
Yes.
The sword is down here.
The
Not crispy.
yes, correct. Do you do
Does he
anything else,
maintain
Asha?
concentration on the
No,
sword?
I just.
He wasn't casting a spell, so no. He doesn't have any. He has not cast a spell yet.
I survey the area for a badger hole. Is there a convenient badger hole under this tree?
Make me
case
perception,
you
please. At disadvantage.
A disadvantage.
Yes,
Why?
You're looking up.
because you have like a split second of broken concentration to look around for a badger hole.
11.
You do not find a badger hole.
That's a shame.
The badgers feel pretty stealthy.
We have a second roll with
It is
fine.
the soldier's turn. He draws a new sword. You don't see where he draws it from. He just kind of draws it. And he comes slamming down. Are you okay, boy?
How old are you?
It was the pause after the burn.
I think it was the pause. Yeah, that was good.
It was the pause and the fact that he pulled the sword out of, I don't know.
The fact that Asha didn't pick up on it,
That's because I should, looking for a badger
that's
hole.
because Asha rolled a 7 for perception.
And he's going to try to attack. 9 again. Can he roll at least a 10 at some point today?
That should be an advantage because 9 is laughing hysterically.
I don't know, he's attacking me from 30 feet in the air. I guess he's falling, so I just step to the side really casually. I think you have bigger problems.
Does a 19 hit?
No.
Okay.
Just need a flat surface.
He
Is this reversal?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, we'll have the same issue on that side.
Die is silly.
I don't feel like the fact that it stops your die from rolling perpetually because it's a ball is a problem. I think you just got a 1.
Oh yeah, it was very distinctly a 1.
It's not like the die gets put on 1 because your tray sucks.
Okay, he's gonna attack
I feel like
again.
the face of one is significantly bigger than all
Does a
the
29
faces.
hit?
It also looks flatter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
I mean, it was so expensive.
You've gotten the 1 that has
I knew.
Yeah, I think that was a real 1 we saw.
It was a real 1.
Perfect. The second real 1 we've seen on that guy in the last.
I also forgot to add 2d10 to the time he hit you last time, so I'm gonna add that now.
Use a different sword.
I mean, it sure looks like the same sword to you. Looks like a big old glowing golden rapier. It doesn't have a aura around it.
Into a guy, it's fine.
Yeah, that one's in the ground. That one didn't turn into a guy. That one seems to be turning into little blades of grass that also seem to be turning into golden rapiers. As you look at him, the aura is definitely centered on the rapier that he stabbed into the ground, and not the one that's in his hands, though. So that is 16, 22, 27, 34, 42 magical piercing damage.
You didn't parry that?
He is going to
He
make
cheated.
his final attack.
He cheated? Well, that's...
Does a 29 hit? I think that was the same roll as last.
It is the same.
That's, wow. So that's 8 from 2d10 and 1d8. Plus 8, so that's 16 magical piercing damage. That's going to be his turn. Having come down... Where's the mini? 5e conga line. It is Oshit's turn, I think. No, that was his... Good grief. It's the sword man's turn.
Swordman.
The sword man is going to raise its big ol' sword hands and is going to try to attack Salir. Those were 2 attacks, not advantage attacks. Its first one is going to be 21. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to be 18 magical slashing damage.
Yeah. So that's 9.
And it's going to act. What was its reach? 1 second. It does have 10-foot reach. Okay. So it's going to try to impale you on its sword arm so that you can't get away.
Oh, fun.
So please make me a. I mean, if it hits you, so you are grappled. You can try to get away on your turn. While you're grappled, your speed is 0. You can't benefit from bonuses to your speed. That is the only effect. It's going to try to. I mean, its second attack was a 13, so it will also hit, unless you have a feature that you can use to parry that. And that will be 10 magical piercing damage.
Okay. Brings me down to 3.
It's then going to.
I put the damper on what I was about.
It's going to stab out with more swords from its sword cloak and try to hit the Fey Spirit.
Okay. AC 15.
Okay. That is a 16.
No. Rest in peace, little thing.
Rip little Fey Spirit. This one is nowhere near as strong an attack. Let's see if I actually have this.
30 hit points.
Okay, he's probably not going down to this.
Okay, let's go.
That's 9 magical piercing
Okay.
and 19 to hit. That's going to be 6 magical piercing.
Okay, so he's half dead. But he's alive.
It is Pimrin's turn.
All right. Well, seeing Salir looking awfully hurt, Pimrin is going to rush in as close as I can get, which I think is here.
Yep.
Not quite opposite my little fish. That's okay because my fish gets advantage on its first attack of turn anyway. So my fish will attack for a 24.
For that guy, that will hit. Yep.
Okay. 24 for 13 piercing and force damage.
Okay. Right, and is that from a magical source?
Yes, magic piercing and force.
And how many was that again? Sorry.
13.
Okay. All right.
And then it is going to face step over here to flank with 9.
Nice.
And then I'm going to hit Salir with a second level Cure Wounds,
Okay.
which I get an additional D4 on, thanks to a magic item. So that is, unfortunately, not a great roll. That is going to be 14 healing.
So when the Face Spirit gets within 5 feet of that guy, of the soldier, he's going to use his reaction.
Okay.
And he is going
Does
to.
that trigger on a teleport?
That's a good question.
Because it is a.
So when this is the brace maneuver, when a creature you can see moves into the reach you have with a melee weapon.
That's up to you. I don't know.
I'm not going to worry about it now. We'll not have him do it.
Yeah, it did like blink over.
It's probably not like highest priority target anyway for him.
That's pretty fair.
Do you do anything else?
I think that'll be it for now. I would go invisible, but I want to be an extra target so that.
Gotcha.
Because I've got a lot of hit points.
All right, Salir, is your turn. You do have a big ol' sword sticking through you, but it doesn't hurt as much as it did a second ago, thanks to Pimrin's magic.
Okay.
Yeah, the wound is closing on the sword now, which is really healthy. It'll be fine.
It's like a 15-foot long sword, looks like, just kind of stabbed right out of his arm.
So how far away from him am I?
I think you're about 10 feet away, right?
Okay. Well, since I can't move anyway, I will use steady aim
Okay.
to give myself advantage, and I'm just going to shoot it with the gun.
Nice. So you'll be at neutral. No. I think you'll just be at advantage, so you're not in melee with him. So, you're not in. Hold on. You're not within 5 feet of him. Is it within 5 feet or is it within
I
melee?
believe that is, yeah.
5 feet.
Okay, you have advantage.
Okay.
It's different in War Machine. This is one of the things that always trips me up.
That's fair.
Maybe it's different in War Machine. I don't.
Do I still pick up the +1 from Pimrin, or no?
You.
Not that it matters all that terribly much.
I'm gonna say you'll have it.
What would be a total 20 then?
That will.
I don't know what the gun does for damage.
Yes, I had it written down somewhere, I think.
There's several D10s with no modifier.
Yeah, it was counting as firebolt for your level, but lightning, I believe.
Okay, that tells me nothing.
So
Yeah.
2D10 lightning.
Okay,
10, okay.
that sounds right.
Yeah.
And then the sneak attack apply to that as well?
I think it is a ranged attack, and you have an
Sneak
you have
attack
melee,
is
5 feet,
finesse weapons.
and range weapons,
Yeah, range weapon.
and you have advantage on it. So yes. He wasn't expecting you to just raise a gun and blast him in the face. That's what's sneaky about it.
What crap? 10, 18, 22.
Okay.
You act like you're gonna throw the gun at him and then you shoot it. Like, dodge this.
Have you ever been bayoneted with lightning? Do you do anything else, Solaire?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I can't move because I use steady aim. So.
Okay.
And that counts as a bonus action, so there's nothing else.
Right.
I don't
Okay.
think there's anything else I can do.
And let's see, is escaping a grapple an action?
Usually,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. It is Nine's turn.
At least he can't stab me again while I'm already on his sword.
He has another arm.
We hope.
Well, yes, but not with that sword.
Yes.
True.
All he has to do is wiggle it a little.
He can't stab anybody else. Unless they get, like, behind
I just
Solaire.
get smacked Pimran with me, you know.
Retracts that sword and sends it right back to the same one. Like, here, take this one again.
I'm just going to suddenly get 50 HP healthier.
Nice.
Lay on hands.
You're like, oh, those intestines aren't supposed to be there. There we go. Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay.
The tail regenerates.
Oh, good. That'll be important in case he needs to leave it as a decoy later on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
It
was
is
last one.
it is the soldier's turn. And he is let's see.
Didn't hurt.
He's gonna flex like real hard and like blood squirts out of his wounds and then some of the wounds heal. I can do that too, he says.
You're supposed to keep the blood inside your body. Actually, just fun fact.
Where HP go?
That's what I asked earlier.
I'm not a big fan of D&D Beyond.
Oh, you're using our combat tracker?
You need to craft some
yeah, that
special
would
spell that
use
uses some of your
I'm just using the
body
character
dice.
sheet.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to invent them.
I can do that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Legitimately don't know what happened. There's now a completely different HP management page, and it shows him having no HP.
Huzzah! We win. Yay.
Good job,
Well,
guys.
rules are rules.
Well, he has 0 out of 0, so he still has max HP.
That's how you become unkillable. You roll a wizard and get as low constitution as possible.
Yeah.
So he's going
I
to.
roll for HP. 1.
Yes. He says. He says he starts talking. I mean, I guess anybody with the worm in their ear would be able to understand him. Do you speak Celestial? 9.
No.
Okay.
I speak the evil languages.
Oh. Well,
Does that not surprise anybody?
in Celestial, he starts chanting about how he is calling upon the third term of the contract. And he points his considerably less glowy than before rapier at 9. The head of the swordman is just gonna like swivel around 180 degrees so that it's pointing at 9. And it opens its mouth and it just says a word that's so utterly offensive that how many HP do you have, 9?
56.
Okay. Well, you're stunned.
He just called you a kobold.
While you are stunned, you are incapacitated. See the condition, of course. Can't move, can speak only falteringly. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saves, and attack rolls against you have advantage. While you're incapacitated, you cannot take actions or reactions. At the end of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw, and if you succeed, the effect will end. The soldier is then going to try to attack you twice. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That is 12, that is 17, that is 25 magical piercing. He makes a second attack. A 28 hit. And that is 17 magical piercing. And that is his turn. It is Oshit's turn. 9 just suddenly looked taken aback for the first time since you've seen him.
Is the guy still up in the air?
He is not. He is right here.
Hold the lightning down and kill him.
He does seem considerably worse for the wear, though. Please don't kill my fish.
Okay, don't kill the fish, but kill 9.
I'll do my best.
I mean, if you summon it directly on 9, you hit both.
This is true.
Due to the line of our DM included flanking.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but it's probably going to get me too because I'm on his sword.
Yes.
Although I'm considerably further away.
It'll just be
He rolls
looking
index.
at everyone's ashes like a logic.
What do you do?
And because he is actually within the field at this point rather than up in the air, does a 23 pass?
Yes, it does.
Okay, does he take?
Half of 29.
Okay.
Not quite as zappy as I would hope.
He has his rapier up in the air and your lightning bolt blasts it and he just jumps. He looks up.
Should he get disadvantaged on the deck save for having a lightning rod in his hand?
Unfortunately not.
The answer is yes.
He says, that was mine. How did you take it?
Does he even know I'm there?
That's a good question. He's going to look around for you.
Don't you have to shout some druidy things to people?
Can you, I don't know if you have to shout druidy things to use it on future turns. I don't know if he was paying attention previously. There is a lot of stuff happening down below. Can you make me stealth at advantage, please?
That tree keeps saying things in druid language.
You brought a tree, have you? I have trees too.
20.
Okay, he doesn't seem to be able to figure out where you are.
No.
Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay. He is going to raise his sword a little tentatively this time into the air. And I had something cool for this and I can't remember what it was. He says something cool.
Yes.
Didn't hurt.
Let there be only swords. And all the little blades of grass that were glowing gold just start rising from the ground and spearing into the sky. Some of which people were standing over. So I need everybody who is an enemy combatant to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is there grass at the base of the tree?
There is grass at the base of the tree. If you are within 100 feet of him, that will, count.
25.
I'm sorry,
25.
what am I
Am I at
rolling?
some sort of disadvantage for being on the end of a sword?
You are. Let's see, you are grappled. I think it just means that you have 0 movement speed.
Okay.
That sounds correct. I think it's restrained that this stuff too.
Yes.
Figured I'd ask. What's that?
Thank you for asking.
Dex save.
So you passed.
16.
You pass. Oh no! Wait, one moment.
Did you say that's a disadvantage?
It is not a disadvantage.
15.
16 will pass. 15 will not pass. 1 second though. We're stunned.
I auto fail.
Stunned, you automatically fail. Okay. Those who failed are going to take 10 magical piercing damage. Horse, can you roll for horse, please? Horse was not stunned.
Horse horse benefits from my aura.
Yep.
God, you could roll points.
Horse got an 18 without modifiers, and I assume has some kind of dex bonus given he's a horse.
Horse like leans off to the side, and that's what causes you to get stabbed by one of them. You just kind of like flopped. Like, horse, no, and horse is like, horse, yes. Then he is going to do his best to stab you. Again, Mr. 9.
It's his turn again?
This is his second turn, yeah.
Well, horse got a turn.
Horse got a turn? I thought you were riding horse. Horse don't get a turn when you're riding horse.
We haven't gotten back to your spot on initiative yet, because it was him, Asha, him again.
Yeah, soldier has 2 turns each round.
Yeah.
He has got 1 after 9 and 1 after shit.
Unless we skipped you before soldier, but I don't know.
I didn't know he had 2 turns.
Yes, yeah.
Actually, we did have your turn this round, right?
Yeah.
Did you roll to see if you are no longer stunned?
Wait, no, this turn he healed, right?
Yeah, I healed and then on a hit soldier
Yes.
for his turn.
Yes.
So we haven't gotten back around to you yet.
That's right.
Okay, does 26 hit? Mm-hmm. Okay. Why did I put my dice back?
You have no idea.
That's 19 magical piercing. Does a 20 hit?
Exactly.
Okay. That is 15 magical piercing.
No, that's 2 death save fails.
Oh, I didn't hear you when you said you were down.
I didn't hear him either.
All right, that's 2 death save fails. This did that hurt. Then the swordsman is going to try to murder Pimrin.
I was gonna say, can I look menacing at it? Like, please.
Yes, you can look menacing at it. It's going to look menacingly down at you with its face that doesn't really look like a face.
Yeah, he's already grappled, so you should attack me instead.
Why was he rolling 2d6? He doesn't. He doesn't roll at advantage. Does a 25 hit?
It does indeed.
Okay. That is 16 magical piercing.
Okie doke.
It does not grapple you. And that is a 22. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. And that is 18 magical piercing.
All right.
It is then going to try to pummel you with its cloak.
Cloak of Fires.
Yeah, what? My brain has just turned off. That's a natural 1.
Beat him with a Solaire.
That is a 16. I assume that does not hit.
16 does hit.
Oh, I am sorry.
15 hit. I'm but a measly ranger in leather armor.
Yes. That is 7 magical piercing. And that is Pimrin's turn.
Well,
There are a lot of swords, like, right
yes. I'm gonna shuffle along this
Okay.
guy, so I hopefully don't trigger an attack of
Yes.
opportunity. And second level
here. Okay.
is on 9.
The soldier is just, like, repeatedly stabbing Nine's
Oh, great.
body. He keeps asking, does that hurt? Does that hurt?
Slightly better roll this time. That is a 20 total health for you, man.
Glad I don't have to come out of my tree for that.
And then fish is gonna attack.
Okay.
Advantage, as it do. That's a 21 against the soldier.
Right, that will not hit.
Okay, it tried its best. Pass turn.
All right. It is Salir's turn.
I'm going to do the same thing. Steady aim and shoot with the gun.
Oh, I did forget the flanking bonus. Does 22 hit?
1 second. 22 does not hit.
Fair enough.
Sadly, it is but an 18.
That will hit.
Ooh.
Maybe not quite as sad as it. It's 10, 20, 30 points of damage altogether.
Nice. Your lightning blast sinks into all the swords, and you see some of them turn red hot, and some of them rattle around. It seemed to be. It seemed to not care for that very much.
I did just remember to roll concentration checks, but I passed them.
Gotcha. Thank you. Do you do anything else, Salir?
No, I once again don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay. All right, 9, you are awake again. I assume that because you went unconscious, you would have dropped your weapon, your shield would have stayed strapped to your arm, and you would have stayed on the saddle. I assume you've got some fancy.
Even if he's
stirrups.
subconscious,
Yeah, he always be clenching. He never skips leg day.
I don't know. I think I might have fallen off of horse because of how many times I have yeeted myself off of horse. I can't imagine that I have a lot of strapping.
Then you fell to the ground. And your sword is right there. Horse just stood there patiently and watched as you were repeatedly stabbed.
is horse the lone creature that can't sprout human arms?
I don't know if 9 has ever commanded him to have human arms.
It would have been a good time to learn.
I think he has to command him when he's summoning him. He needs to summon him as a creature that has human arms, but I bet it could be done.
He's still stunned then? Or?
He is still stunned. Stun does not end when you go unconscious, I believe. Let me just double check. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 is just straight up not having a good time at the moment. What do you do, 9?
Well, horse isn't mounted anymore, so he's
Correct.
going to boldly choose to use his action to disengage and just leave.
That's very understandable.
See Runner just slowly horse wander off.
They'd probably leave in the direction of someone else, because the only other thing I've ever told them to do is go pick that one up. So, at horse's discretion, he probably runs away to someone else.
Only one
Says
that's away,
horse
so
to Usha.
The horse
See,
notices.
now your hiding spot
horse is going
given.
to give away my spot.
Yes.
I just.
He says, defying your command.
He half squats and wiggles his ass at you in an attempt to get you to climb upon his saddle.
Oh God, that's all we need is a mobile house.
Mount me!
God. Can my earworm understand him?
No, he's not a beast. He's a spirit in a beast's
He can
body.
listen to us, but he can't speak to us, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So he's just interpreting.
So what is 9 doing?
I'm stunned. I can't do anything.
That is correct. At the end of your turn, so you can make me a Constitution saving throw.
9.
Wow. How the hell did you manage that? Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a 3.
Ooh.
Do you have advantage from your aura?
No, I have a +4 from aura.
Gotcha. All right. Well, you are still, unfortunately, stunned.
Wait, was this a fear thing?
Nope, that was power word stun,
That's different.
and that's just do you have 150 HP or less? Congratulations. It is the soldier's turn.
I haven't moved. I may be indiscernible from a dead body.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to think you're much of a threat at the moment. He's going to turn around, and he is going to try to shred your fish.
It's about to make sushi real quick.
Does a 21 hit?
Absolutely.
He's going to very carefully aim.
In one swipe, just de-ends the fish entirely.
All right. So that is 28 magical piercing
Oh, it's
damage.
gone. It's so gone.
Then he's gonna saunter.
Reaction, polar master attack.
Nice.
That is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Woo!
You just yeet your pole at him
exactly.
and smack him right between the eyes. Do it,
Get back
gone.
from my friends. That is not a great damage roll. 10 total bludgeoning.
He seems very surprised by it though.
Yeah, go on, get. Ouch.
Now you got him on the line.
Yeah, exactly.
Fly, you little. That's not gonna hit.
Oh, good.
I mean, it's a 15. That doesn't hit, right?
That does hit. That means.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
He rolled
okay.
a 2 and he hit.
No! He has to roll one to hit me. To miss me, rather. Excellent.
That's gonna be 24 magical piercing.
Alright.
He's gonna make his third hit. That will hit. $35 magical piercing.
Not looking good. Not looking good.
It is Ashit's turn. Says horse.
Healing.
You peek out from behind the tree and you see, over the space of a few seconds, the soldier just kind of stab here, stab here, stab here, and things just not looking good.
The other guy's still alive.
The sword guy, he is, and he's like kind of wiggling his sword inside of
But
Salir.
the guy is zapped. He's still alive.
Both of your enemies are still alive.
Well, I'm gonna.
The soldier, every hair of his is standing on end, and his skin is like charcoalish looking.
It can't be too much farther. He needs to roll a dex save.
Okay.
Is that a lightning bolt?
Yes.
Is there any chance you can position it so it hits both of them?
I don't think.
I think this spell just. No, this spell
It's a
hits
5-foot
everything within.
radius.
I mean, yeah, you can hit both of them.
Okay, cool.
Hey!
So he is going to get a 13. The soldier. And the sword guy. That is one of the 2 stats he has no bonus to. He has a 15. Both have a 15 to save, I believe.
If it's a DC 15, does that?
They win.
They win.
Then they both win.
So they
It's
take.
half of 27.
Okay.
I rolled it even worse, but
13.
Who is doing that? The soldier growls.
It's the horse. Very magical.
I should have known. He is going to try to finish Pimrin off real quick.
Oh no!
The soldier on his second turn. That will unfortunately hit. Yeah. That is 18 magical piercing.
I'm down.
Okay. And he's gonna say, finish this one. I will find the horse.
don't find the horse. Horse is fine.
He's gonna go in the direction the horse went, which was not. It was pretty sauntery.
It's shaking its ass over there by the tree.
Mount me.
And actually, since he's not going to use his last attack himself, he will. He's going to have him do a little wiggle inside of your intestines. There were other ways I could have said that.
That image is just so funny to me. How he's this big sword guy just holding his arm. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
That is an 18 to hit.
It sounds effective, but
That hits all day.
Okay. That's going to be 16 magical piercing.
And I assume I can't have that.
my uncanny. You match the wiggle with your body.
Yeah, you can. Legitimately, that would be an extreme feat of demigod-like dexterity. Yes, you can. You're so in sync with your enemy. That's a very swashbuckly thing to do. Okay, it is the swordsman's turn. He's going to step closer, just kind of sliding the blade in further as he walks forward so he can hit you with all 4 attacks.
Oh, good.
Well, a 1's not going to hit. An 18 will hit. That's 20 magical piercing.
I'm down.
Okay. He's just going to let you slide off. He's just going to stand there.
Menacingly.
Yes.
You didn't find that badger hole.
The golden rapiers are going to spike up from the ground again.
Oh no.
So everybody's got to make dex saves, and
Auto fail.
everybody who is unconscious will auto-fail one.
One fail.
I also auto fail because I'm stunned.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Woo.
The best.
It's like, does horse save?
So if you shapeshift, you've already got a spell up. Does it stay up? Yeah, okay.
Horse got a 5 before bonuses,
turning
and is it
the
near
hands
me
on the
anymore?
tree.
So probably
Okay.
not.
You're awesome.
I need to stay coming though.
So horse.
Please.
Everybody who failed is going to take 13 magical piercing. So that's everybody except for except for people who are unconscious. We're just going to take a single fail. It is Pimrin's turn.
Remember, not the only
Yes.
person unconscious?
Pimrin and
We're all
Sawyer.
down.
Oh, good.
Well,
I mean, 9 is just.
Well,
pretending.
yeah, nine's pretending to be down.
How much was that?
that is a
13.
10, so that was barely a pass.
Okay. Solier.
15.
That'll pass. 9. You.
I auto fail.
You're not unconscious, right?
Stunned.
Yes. I mean, the.
That's only dexterity saves, right? Dexterity.
Well, what
The-
save was this?
1 second. So this right here is the save to see if you're no longer stunned at the end of your turn.
Oh.
Which is you automatically fail strength and dex saves only. What's your Constitution save on this?
20.
You are no longer stunned at the end of your turn. It is the soldier's turn. He is going to continue to saunter. Hello, horse. Says horse.
Ooh.
Does a 26 hit horse?
Yeah.
All right, horse takes 19 magical piercing.
He's probably dead.
What?
I'm gonna look up how much HP horse has.
If you were to cast it on the sword.
This is a different thing. I didn't realize I had this.
Wait, how many damage was it? I think they have like 18. It's like less than 20, I think.
I think it was 18 that it took. He's got 3 more attacks, so horse is probably dead this turn.
Poor horse.
Unless the spell augments it somehow, but I think they're pretty low.
Right.
Has he seen me?
He doesn't seem to have seen you yet.
Good.
Oh, he dead.
Okay. No. Says horse and ascends to be with his people.
Mount me.
We're gonna. Can you roll me stealth and advantage, please?
Oh, God damn it.
Nice.
21.
Okay. He doesn't seem to see you.
Nice.
He's gonna turn around and he's gonna go back. Now what to do with the fallen? Would you like brothers, my child? The swordman just kind of stands there. Yes, a family would be nice. It is Ashit's turn.
I should know this, but if you cure wound somebody that's down, do they gain consciousness?
Yes.
How far is the tree from where Solaire and Pimmer are?
Well, he walked over there and
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
didn't
35,
know
40,
this was
45.
scale.
So like 50 feet to Solier.
Maybe
And like 60 feet to Pimrin.
Okay. Does the tree have a lot of leaves?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna squirrel and go up to the top. Go out kind of on a sturdy looking limb toward them and unsquirrel
Okay.
and cast Mass Cure Wounds where they
Aren't
be.
those both actions?
Turning into a squirrel. Oh shit, that is an action.
okay, well,
Yo.
What level do you get that as a bonus action? Or is that only
I ever get it.
Is that a Moon Druid? Gotcha. Okay.
No, sorry.
So
I'll
you.
keep living for a second.
Okay, so are you gonna stay as a squirrel for the moment? Unsquirreling is a bonus action, is that correct?
I think that's free.
Free.
Okay.
Yeah, just for stealth sake.
Okay.
so is your lightning thing?
So you're like.
Not on this turn because I used my action.
Okay. I didn't know it was an action still just to.
Okay.
It,
Can you make me stealth again, please? At advantage, please.
not like that. 18.
Okay, you feel pretty stealthy. It is the soldier's turn. And Ian, can you please make me stealth roll? Okay, he got a 1.
I got a 3.
You feel pretty stealthy regardless.
Ryan wakes up coughing up blood. He just doesn't notice.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he begins drawing a circle on the ground using his rapier. He makes all the... he walks over and he draws the rapier that he stabbed into the ground. And the one he had in his other hand just disappears. So he now has the glowier ink one. And he walks around and he starts just drawing a circle around you. Oh, he's gonna like kind of drag the body. He's gonna tell the sword man to help with the dragging. He's gonna kind of put Pimrin right here.
I don't think that the sword man would drag harmlessly.
Probably not.
Like, he still has Sawyer on a stick, right?
He unimpaled him.
Oh, okay. Are they gonna line us up to make us one long kebab?
The human kebab.
He carries people with all the elegance of someone who's never used chopsticks before.
The sword man is going to just flop you down here.
Yeah, corpse pile. Woo.
Pimrin, it's your turn.
All right. 6, 1 fail.
All right, Salir, your turn.
5.
That is a fail.
You guys had one job.
So that would be the second fail.
All right, I have
Yes.
protection against natural
After
ones.
getting stabbed by the golden, grass.
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll over and stab Soleil.
It is your turn, 9.
Stab Soleil, stab Pimrin.
It does slap, exactly.
Oops, this was an accident.
At least I'm bringing you with me. I'm gonna get up
Okay.
and go, I didn't hear no bell.
Standing on them.
I could have sworn you were dead.
I'm good at not
Does it
dying.
hurt?
No.
Liar.
You have like 3 different things I could do. And I have to decide.
You have to decide, hopefully.
Disengage from 15 feet.
No, at
That
this
might
point,
legitimately be the way to keep the others alive.
I'm
for the longest
deciding
period of
how
time.
meta to be.
Do it, dude. Go full meta.
Well, full meta is he gets turns ahead of me, so using my thing that fully heals everybody around me. Well, not fully. You would get to heal on your bonus action, but you won't because he's going to beat my ass before that because he's going to get 2 turns into my neck hole. So instead, I'm going to use the Wand of Mislead you forgot you gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
I love
Which-
things Taylor forgot about.
Yeah.
If
I've given you probably a dozen magical items that I've forgotten about over the
My
course of this
inventory's full of
campaign.
weird crap.
Yeah. All right, you didn't happen to write down what it did you?
It casts Mislead.
Oh, okay. It was just one to mislead.
Mislead with like a multiple.
I go invisible, but I leave behind an illusory copy so it doesn't look like I went
Okay.
invisible.
Become invisible, and an illusory double appears. You can use your action to move it. Invisibility ends if you attack or cast a spell. You see through its eyes, hear through its ears. On your turns as a bonus action, you can switch from music its senses, etc.
So I'm going to leave a copy there
Okay.
and have it just bring up the shield and act like it's taking the
Okay.
dodge action.
And what are you doing?
I'm going to move away,
Okay.
but I don't know where Oshit is. So I guess just away.
Okay. Just like 30 feet.
Wherever the closest, like, cover would be.
There's a big old tree right there.
You got
Yeah, but were there... Were
You
we,
did get up, yeah, so you've used half of your movement.
were we near tents and stuff?
Like this way. There's lots of people who are. They were cheering like a second ago. They're not cheering now.
Out or shoot arrows or something.
These are sort of tents. Sort of. These are
What's the pen?
That's my pen.
I just want
Sometimes a pen is just a pen.
That's the latrine.
to go to whatever's closest that might break line of sight.
Okay. Well, you went 15 feet that way.
That's step 1.
Yeah.
the master plan.
Do you do anything else?
No, I can't.
Okay. Well, he is, he's gonna step close and he's going to attack your double. If he rolls a 1, then he's just gonna miss completely. He didn't. He stabs and it goes through your double.
Can my double talk?
Yes. You can make it gesture, speak, and behave in whatever way you
Oh,
choose.
good. Now there's 2 of them.
I would have it insult him.
How would you like it to insult him?
Just like, didn't know I could do that, did you?
He looks at his sword for a second. What words do you have on you? Why won't you die? You just keep stabbing. He seems to think that he's just stabbing like an incorporeal form of yours, I guess. And for some reason his magic isn't working. He is going to make an intelligence roll.
I'm really good at not dying.
I'm gonna say that's not enough. It is Oshit's turn.
Ah, shit. I'm the squirrel.
Oshit on squirrels.
Cast spell.
The branches bend down. It will become obvious in a few moments that there is an Oshit on the branch.
If they're looking. It's,
When the branch
It's a big
snaps under
tree.
your
That can be pretty
fucking
high.
cauldron and just...
What's the range of your mass cure moves?
that's a good question. 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the corpse pile.
Okay.
17.
Nice.
So both of us.
And I think it'll also hit. So the range where you choose a point is 60 feet, and then like
At 30 feet radius.
okay.
But only creatures I choose, so.
Okay, so would you like to not choose 9? You can get 9 in it if you
No,
would
I'll
like.
get 9.
I mean, he's invisible, so you.
Oh, I don't know where he is.
Do you
though.
have a true sight eye in?
I have the bug in my eye.
This is an interesting question.
So you should be able to see him.
Okay,
I
your
think.
call. If I can see him, I'll include him. If not, I won't.
Yes,
include
you can
I'll
see
just
him. You
censor
can see him through that one eye.
Okay.
So you feel healthier.
That has to be puzzling, seeing two nines. One in one eye and one in the
118.
other.
Or is it one? Is it two 4.5s or is it 118?
How much did she heal by? You threw too many numbers.
17.
The real question is, did they is just one of them a 5 dicks and the other one's 4?
Oh, dear.
Get it up to 9, or
That's a very good question.
Is it now 18 dicks?
or is it 18?
It's
Right.
18,
Unlimited
yeah.
dicks works.
We shall now call him 18.
Do you do anything else, Asha?
Yeah, I'm gonna scurry back toward the trunk of the tree.
As an Asha?
Well, yeah. We can't
Okay.
do
Can you
any
make
other
me
way.
Can you make me an acrobatics roll, please?
I don't want to fall.
Well, you shouldn't have unsquirreled
I had to
out
get
at
close.
out on a branch.
60 feet's pretty good.
You did what you set out
Is
to
the
do.
branch that unsteady? Is
No,
it-
it's really not that steady. It was a squirrel-oid branch.
I'll stay there then.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to make another acrobatics roll to stay holding properly onto this branch. You didn't stay on the tree trunk and point out. You were clambering out onto a tree branch
You're a frail old bog
I
woman.
made sure it was steady before I
as a squirrel.
Yes, I have a pretty good
I
idea
still
of
need
what
an
to
acro-
hold me.
You
I've been
unsquirrel and your cauldron just hooks onto the branch.
I'm just swinging.
You have a sledgehammer.
Don't have a sledgehammer. No. I may in my room of useful things.
Do you have an anvil you can drop on your enemies?
But I mean, if you've got a sledgehammer, you're sitting in a cauldron, off you go.
Stop. It's the stupidest thing you've ever said. Did you say acrobatics?
Yes, please.
The sledgehammer now.
You don't fall.
12.
Oh, I thought you said 16.
I wish I had.
You fall. Oh, it says Asha. But
Trying to save the day.
with her body language rather than with her
Where are
words.
you in the tree?
I don't have any idea.
No.
It was pretty high.
Top.
You're gonna take
I'm being a goddamn hero. Why am I being
6
punished for
bludgeoning
this?
damage as you thud to the ground.
Don't like you.
And now I need you to make me one more stealth roll, but not at advantage this time.
That tree there speaking drift, you summoned a witch.
I am the Asha. I speak for the trees. The trees say mask your wounds.
19.
Okay, you feel pretty stealthy still.
Damn stealthy.
I haven't. Can I get up and.
Not.
I haven't moved.
Yes, you can. You can use half your movement to get up.
I can get up and stealthily
Okay,
back toward the
you have 15 feet.
however close I can get to back around the tree.
Is Asha being Solid Snake, but instead of a box, it's the
cauldron.
upside down just.
How many Auschwitz can the cauldron hold?
That's a good question. Bring the calculator real quick.
It is the soldier's turn.
And a gnome in the cauldron.
Oh no.
So you guys are now moving again.
Can I?
What is wrong with you people? And he's gonna stab Salir first.
How the hell did he notice that I was awake?
I'm coughing up blood.
You can both give me stealth rolls if you want to gain consciousness and try to play dead.
I'll try it. See what I get.
I would give people
I
roll
roll
performance for that, just for
To
funsies.
maintain concentration on my storm.
It's
You can
not
do
a
performance or stealth.
31.
Okay.
Yeah, same modifier.
Well, he can't roll above a 5 unless it's an attack roll. So
He's so distracted with.
he
mine.
doesn't notice either of you. So he's gonna go back to drawing his magic circle.
There is a large dragonborn covering us.
There. Oh, I completely forgot that was a thing. Yes.
Yeah, he's-
Good grief. Thank you for the reminder.
Damn it! But
You're still a little bitch.
yeah, he's a little bitch.
Yes.
What do I roll to maintain concentration on the storm?
Constitution.
Constitution. And if it's how much damage did you take? You would just roll the 10. I think in this case it was
22.
low damage. Okay, you succeed.
Yay.
Okay, he's going to step back and he's going to try to take in your equipment to try to figure out what is giving you this sudden invulnerability.
I was specifically holding the shield in front of my face to make it look like I was being extra defensive.
So there's a very good chance he'll just think it's that.
It's a portal shield. Stab through it.
Something's not right. But what is it?
Could you take the key on the shield? Permanent hold.
He's going to. He is going to say,
Invincible shield.
"You cut him. You can cut through dimensions. You can cut through one pathetic little lizard." The swordman will helpfully come and try to cut through you. It doesn't work, says the soldier. It is Pimrin's turn.
If only Goras were here.
If only.
And another question: why have you suddenly decided to stop fighting? Your friends are just going to bleed out in moments if you don't do something.
I'm going to.
Friends.
Told you I don't have friends.
I'm gonna stand up.
Yes.
Probably pushing up through the illusion. No. Herman would like to keep the
Yes.
deception going, so he's gonna stand
Does
up.
he?
I don't think he
Does he know
knows.
that that's a fake 9?
I don't feel a boot on my face.
That's a very good point.
He was.
I mean, it's you probably see like the invisible back face of the 3D model like in front of you.
I see in through the normal ones.
You can see his eyeballs and teeth.
Surprise, bitch! You can't kill us. And I'm gonna.
You stay inside the illusion and like pilot
Yes,
it.
exactly. I'm going to.
You can have advantage on your if you try to stealth and stay inside the illusion. If you would like.
I mean,
That would
he
be
is
fine.
attacking from stealth.
The illusion is getting stabbed though, which does not sound fun.
That is true.
I'm going to hit Salir with my last second level cure wounds.
Okay.
Boop, which will be a 16 healing. And then, as a bonus action, I use Nature's Veil and I turn invisible. And I'm just gonna.
Okay. Though the swordman may ostensibly be able to cut through dimensions, it doesn't seem like he can see through them.
Yeah, I noticed since 9 was invisible, I figured that might be safe. So, that's my turn.
All right. Salir, it's your turn.
Great.
You feel better than you did a moment ago.
Oh, I do. And I've got one on either side of me.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I gave you a little healing before I left. So
can't.
excellent.
I can't mass cure wounds again, so don't die again.
I don't have much healing left either.
I don't know what to do. And if I attack them, they're just going to wipe me from the face of the earth.
It seems like we need
Roll.
to return to scorched earth strategy. They keep bobbing and weaving and disappearing and hiding, horsing.
They're not going to go anywhere because they can't see him. They don't see you.
I feel like Horse is back in the
And they
celestial
think
plane.
he's there.
Like, yeah, it was weird. They wouldn't mount me.
They had
Wiggle
one
your
job.
ass? Yeah, I wiggled my ass.
Well, I'm going to take the calculated risk that this sword thing will die if he dies.
Yeah.
So I'm just
That
going
was very
to
reasonable.
lay there, take the gun, steady aim him, and just shoot
Okay.
him there.
You are,
It's even.
yep, you'll be even, so pew pew.
Nope.
Your lightning bolt just blasts like up almost at his face, but he like leans back just in time.
The problem is you rolled over and went, ha ha, and he went, ha ha.
Yeah, there was
Jump
much of
scare him, so you're
much of a chance of that working.
This is what I get for leaving corpses with their limbs attached.
It's been real, everyone.
Yes,
The
indeed.
last stream from Kiriak is about to get slow.
Oh, no.
Do you do anything else, Salir?
I can't.
Okay, Nine, it is your turn.
You need to ring the bell and have him abduct Slayer
don't
to
have-
you from where he is.
No, if I survive this round, I know what I'm doing.
First thing,
next
run off
turn.
behind a tree.
By the way, the eye guy is just over here. He's been watching this entire time.
Oh,
He-
I
He's
don't
stuck
have
around.
the bell.
He never left.
Oh, great. Thanks, Taylor.
No, that's fair, honestly.
And that wasn't something that I just came up with now, I promise. That was one of the few things
That's fair.
that I actually had in my notes.
Notes.
For this one,
My God.
granted, like, they've been completely insufficient for most of what's happened, but, like, I actually made a character sheet for this guy and everything.
Wow.
They're too far apart. Well, they don't seem to be able to see invisible people,
They do not.
so they don't have magic eyes.
They do not seem to have magical eyes in their skulls. I mean, this guy doesn't seem to have any eyes in his skull. He doesn't seem to have a skull.
You know, I'm gonna cast darkness.
Okay.
Glory be to God. Blind sight will finally be used.
Oh. Well, I completely misread this. Because the sword guy does have true sight.
Oh.
120 feet of it.
Oh, that's a lot of feet of it.
Yeah, but is he intelligent?
He doesn't seem to be terribly intelligent.
Maybe he has to.
Well, and he was just following orders, and he said, "Go attack that guy."
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't have even said anything and just rolled with it.
Maybe
But
he has to like on with the sword. Yeah, clap, clap.
So I would try to go.
he also hasn't said a word. So, like, if he saw you,
Well, the one word he said was very devastating for 9, actually.
he did. Okay, yes, he did say an word.
He said an word.
He said an word. He has not communicated with his boss.
It would be real funny if he's just following orders, but he still takes like a reaction attack. Just, what are you doing? Just nothing, you know.
And my
Just stretching.
So now we're all plunged into magical darkness. There.
yes, and it blocks dark vision.
Okay.
It has a 15-foot radius, and I'm going to. It's a point you choose, so I don't have
Okay.
to touch it.
Which
it's
point will
60
you choose?
feet. It can be an object, so I'm going to put it on Solaire's pants.
Okay.
My fancy pants.
So everywhere he goes is pitch black.
Hope that will so not bother him.
All
He
right.
still get kills and laying on the ground right in front of him.
I would do that
So,
from within
is
the
there a-
15-foot radius so
Is
that
there
I'm
a verbal
still.
component to that?
Yes. Which is why I'm staying in range of its darkness.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it cancel your misleading away.
Yeah, because I'm doing a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ends if you attack or cast a spell. Okay, so you're staying at the edge of the darkness?
Yeah.
Essentially? Okay.
And I'd probably weave a little bit.
Okay. You can... Would you like your mini to be moved any further than it is right now?
Well, it's a 15-foot radius, which is
Okay,
what, 3
so, like-
squares?
Yeah.
Like that, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got tricks.
Kill my child! The soldier screams.
He said kill his child.
That is what he
We have to
said.
find his child now.
That's what he politely
You're
asked.
great at killing
I
children.
am. It's my one strength.
What you gotta do is try to help him.
He was Destiny the whole time, but all she was here to kill children.
Soldier is going to try to attack Solaire. He's going to be neutral because he can't see, and you're on the ground. He knows pretty well where you are, but he could very well miss. He rolled a natural 1, so that's his second one this fight, I think. He's going to try again.
Should roll half one.
That's a 31 to hit.
It's just a little bit.
He's gonna uncanny.
Depends on how much it is.
I know it hit me in the brain, but I
That's a
just
29 magical piercing.
Yeah, well, and
Between my brain wrinkles. It's fine.
yeah, we'll kind of cut that one in half.
Okay, he's gonna try one more time. That's another natural 1. he really do be not being able to see though.
It's just stab, miss, stab on the other side, miss, and aha,
Ah
in the
shit!
middle.
It's your turn. Darkness. That is all.
In what way does that affect me?
Well, you can't see anything in here to target it,
She has an
Even with
eye.
the
but you
bug
can
eye.
target a point, right?
Bug eye.
The
bug in my
bug eye.
eye.
Yes, you have true sight. You can see inside.
You keep forgetting the bug eye.
I keep forgetting literally everything about this game. I am not a good game master.
Solaire also has it.
You're the best. I'm gonna
The system
zap
says
him
all the rules.
again.
But like, I gave you guys all the stuff.
Ooh,
I should be able to
he
remember
hates
the
me.
things that I gave you.
He
But thank
needs
you.
Dex save.
Dex save. Is he going to be at disadvantage for this because he doesn't see it coming? He's going to be at disadvantage for this because he doesn't see it coming.
How do you ever see lightning coming?
That's a very good question.
Actually, yeah.
Magic.
I think you should give her an inspiration for removing her advantage on that. She used logic.
He's not
get
gonna. He's not gonna
herself.
pass.
43.
Nice. He falls down unconscious to the ground.
I feel like the fact that it is a deck save and not an auto hit means there's some sort of telegraph to it. So it sounds
Yes. It's really slow lightning.
Weird five.
That allows it to be extra hot.
It gets really
It allows me
spicy in the air for a
Your
second.
swarm to just dance around.
yeah, just dance around.
And actually, that should have been neutral for him, but he still would have. He still would have failed. So you then, shit. You see the blue guy with the eyes immediately appear above him, and you see his tentacles like kind of just reach down and grab onto his skull, and then you hear just like the sound of slurping noodles.
Good.
I'm gonna back behind the tree. This is not something I want to be a part
The
of.
tree is shouting druidic again.
It's a tree. It can do that.
So we're gonna see if the soldier can crit save on his death saving throw. He does have advantage on this. Well, that's a 1. That's a 10.
He gets one save.
But he is also getting drank. And his limbs are getting, to anybody who can see through the darkness, are getting noticeably shorter.
He was a half-orc. He was just in disguise.
And it is the swordsman's turn. The swordsman was told
To kill his friend.
to kill his he was told to kill his child. The swordsman understood the intent, which was find whatever is blocking me from seeing the corpses that I'm trying to stab and kill it. So it's going to calmly turn towards 9, which it is known has been there all along. It is going to try to murder 9.
Come on.
Beep boop. It doesn't say because it can't talk unless it's using magic.
It just sounds like knives sliding
the
together.
soldier still up, or is he down now?
He's down. Ooh, that was a crit.
Uh-oh.
The soldier is down. He is being drank.
Okay.
Does this look like what
Slurp,
Gorath
slurp.
looked like when he was drunk?
It's pretty similar.
Why do you keep drinking people?
I'm not drinking people. The NPCs are drinking people.
Yeah, so says every DM that inserts their fetish into the game. I don't want to know.
I don't think that. I feel like I would have heard of that if that was like a common fetish. I think I would have seen all of the deviant art.
It's vor for people that have their jaw wired shut. And drink smoothie.
It's like diet war.
It's really popular with mosquitoes.
It's a vor cleanse. Only juice this week.
Okay, so that's gonna be 4d10.
Can technically survive this.
Ow!
Yes.
5, 12, 18, 19. That's 25 magical piercing, and you are grappled.
No, I'm dead.
Oof.
I had 24.
Thwop. It pulls its sword out of your body. It turns around and just stares at the thing that's drinking its master. Pimran, it's your turn.
Oh boy, I can't see shit.
You do hear somebody having
You can, because that was concentration, and I'm down now.
So I just see everything go black. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over there? And then it comes back up. Oh god!
All of a sudden, all the darkness gets sucked into his pants.
His pants. And I see all my friends are dead. The soldiers being drank.
Yes.
No, what you actually saw was a darkness bubble, lightning strike once,
Yes.
and then it cleared and everyone was dead. So it's Asha's fault.
Asha has committed genocide on the party.
What has Horse done? Swordman's still looking aggressive.
No, he looks very calm.
He's made out of swords. He can't not look aggressive.
That's fair.
That's a pretty good point, actually. Yeah, now that you mention it.
Does he have tiny little sword eyebrows that go like this?
He doesn't have a face. So, no.
Salir got missed by some of the attacks and is still alive, right? Just on the ground with a gun? Down.
I don't.
No,
what is your current state?
I'm okay.
You're okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I only got hit the one time out of that for half.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cure wounds. Ow. Smack. I don't have a fancy cure wounds this time, unfortunately, but it's 7 healing. Well, 2 ones.
I'm just gonna look over
The
at
thing's head turns toward you again.
Look over at Soldier. He's not paying attention. Okay, yeah, it did hurt. Don't tell him though.
And that's my turn.
Okay, Salir, it's your turn.
Is his sword still glowing?
His sword is still glowing, yes. Even though it is on the ground.
Well, I'm going to take his sword,
Yes.
and
It feels spicy.
well, that's exciting. And I'm going to slit his throat with it.
Okay. You slit his throat. Not much blood comes out. He dies. The sword stops glowing, as does his previously very red chainmail. Do you do anything else?
No, I'm going to hope that thing stops now that he's dead.
Okay. Thank you, says the eye creature. He makes one last heavy slurp, and the arms just kind of fully retract into the torso.
That's what I was imagining.
And you hear like the sound of a tin can crumpling as the bones of the torso just kind of snap and pull inward, and he drops the body to the ground. Says, "You may have the toys he was carrying. I need none of them, unless he has a bell. I would quite like any bells he happens to be holding."
A bunch of Animal Crossing money falls out.
But we can
Fucking
talk about that later.
This guy doesn't understand any currency, but does know bells.
Finally came from Indian house.
Tom Nook orchestrated this entire war.
He's in debt for a long
Holding a
time.
switch as he says it.
I am quite glad that you did not die. Goodbye. And his bell falls to the ground.
How none of us died, I don't know.
It was kind of hairy a couple times there.
Really good at
me,
not
I'm
dying.
I'm gonna walk
You are the hero as always.
towards
Yes.
the tents.
The sword guy completely ignores you.
Okay, good. Just gonna hold up my fishing rod, triumphantly. Like, we done did it!
A bolt of lightning crackles up menacingly in the sky.
Does he still look like he wants to kill me?
Yes, he does, but it is Nine's turn first, I believe.
Well, I get up.
Yep.
Man, he's probably not that dead. I don't think anyone's hit him.
He's been hit several times. A lot of his metal looks melty or scorched or twisted.
Yeah, Peppermint and his fish have hit him a couple times.
I'm good he got fished.
He got bit by a piranha with magic teeth.
It's his one weakness.
Yeah. You just need to summon a piranha 9.
Then I start slapping.
All right.
13,
That will not hit.
26,
That'll hit.
14 damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Pretty fair.
You chip one of his larger swords. It's a pretty nasty chip. Oh shit, it's your turn. Don't eat your dice.
They're so tasty.
Tasty.
I'm gonna zap him.
Okay. He will make a dexterity saving throw. Does a natural 20, 22 save?
Yeah.
Okay. He makes his swords like flat
Half
as your
of
lightning crackles.
Half of 35.
Okay.
Had that not all happened, I was keying him and me into the dreaming. Figured you all could at least kill this.
All right. Like a huge portion of his blades now turn like cherry red. Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay. He's going to try to murder 9. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Make sure you pick the bell up.
What, Bill?
That's a
Bell, it dropped once that
13
disappeared.
magical piercing.
I'm down
Summon
again.
Bell, dude.
Thud. He just stands there staring at you again. It is Pimrin's turn.
Didn't I just go down again?
Yes, he did.
Yep, 9.
Okay, well. Damn it. I keep bringing him back. So, out of frustration, I'm just going to start beating on this thing instead.
Nice. You will not have flanking because 9 is
That's
down.
totally fair. So, let's see. First attack, 21.
That'll hit.
All right, I'm just going to roll another attack, though. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. And bonus attack from Polar Master, 14.
That will not hit.
Okay. So I get a D8 and a D4 on the first hit for 16 magical bludgeoning. And a little psychic, if that matters. Second hit of 11 magical bludgeoning.
All right. You like blow apart a lot of the blades that have been weakened by being heated up. Some of those blades, which were part of the legs, and it's like kind of struggling to hold its balance. So, Lear, it's your turn.
You're down, right?
What's that now?
I thought you were.
Now I'm kneeling over the guy whose throat I just slit.
Miss.
I'm just going to take the gun and turn around and try to
Okay.
shoot this guy.
Pew pew.
Nope. Less than
Unfortunately,
11 hits.
it does not.
Should've stood up first.
9, it's your turn.
Actually, if I took that with steady aim,
I
I'd have
get
advantage on
one
that
success.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh shit, your turn.
How far am I from 9?
And he's over here. You literally can't even see him at the moment. I guess you can poke your head around the tree.
Yes.
Like 40 feet away.
Okay. I'll go 30 feet toward him
Okay.
and Kerzap the guy again.
Krizap. Dexterity save.
Yes, sir.
This reveal.
Well, that's a natural 20. That's a 22. This guy has been saving up all the crit fails that the other guy was getting.
Half of
And-
28.
Okay, 14.
I like to think that Herman just hits him like twice and then he just sidesteps away. Just didn't care about
He is now like standing on literally one leg and has the opposite arm still functioning. He is going to turn around and is going to use his one arm to try to stab Pimrin. That is a 21 to hit.
Absolutely.
That is a 12 magical piercing.
I live.
He's going to flare out his cloak and try to hit you with that.
I mean, I'll live.
That is a 17.
That hits.
Sorry, that was a 21. That will, yes.
I get the feeling minimum will down me here. Oh, and he rolled maximum here.
10 magical piercing.
Yes.
Okay, thud. He's gonna hop and turn to look at shit.
Screech.
He's gonna try to hit you with his last cloak stab. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. Imran.
Natural 20.
Nice.
I stand back up.
Imran lived.
Didn't hurt. We keep telling you can't kill us that easy. And I'm gonna swinging.
Nice.
2 attacks. Not good. 14, 12.
Not hit. Not hit.
Bonus action attack. Let's see. This will do it. Ooh, 17.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay, good. Barely. That is 2d4. For a total of 11 damage, some psychic, some magical bludgeoning.
You blast off his other arm. He now has his cloak in one leg.
Okay, good. That's my turn. I have 1 hit point.
It is Salir's turn.
I'm just going to steady aim him.
Yes.
Can I right do something?
Yes.
I can add a d4 to that. I don't know if it'll change anything, but if I use my favorite foot,
Okay.
I can. So that's 4 more of damage.
Nice.
Might as well throw it in there.
You're my favorite foe. Swords.
Either way, I'm sure that hits. 26.
You hit.
Time to grab a dice. Good to go away that easily. That's 8, 16, 21, 27.
It had 2 HP left. So your lightning bolt snakes out and just blasts every blade in a different direction. Thankfully, you don't murder your friends.
They all go around Pemberton.
Every single one hits 9.
And that combat is done.
Is it? I'm still bleeding out.
Does anybody want to run over and help?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Gosh, it was on the way.
18.
Pemberton spent all his slots on the other, so he's in rage mode now.
Well, congratulations, you have killed another saint.
That's 2.
And a sword man.
That was a lot harder than the first one.
It was.
When you can dodge meteors, there are some fights that are just not that difficult.
It turns out guy who stabs things.
It is just superior
almost separate,
to
yeah.
God who can call giant rocks from the heavens.
It's basically all I've been running with.
We beat the meteors so well that we heard a second round of meteors coming. We're like, oh, okay. It's like just kind of a shimmy into the rock.
Yeah. What if I just stepped over here?
Yeah.
I guess it's leave the body time.
Yeah, true.
Yay.
Well, what has he got?
He
No
has
longer glowing red chainmail.
no longer glowing red
Because you exploded
chainmail
it.
and a no longer glowing rapier.
So there's going to keep the no longer glowing rapiers.
And a nice, hard, barely visible ring on his finger,
You want his skull too?
and a really nice looking shield.
I might look at the shield.
Oh, that kind of drink.
You
Right.
can't drink a skull.
This is a shield of very fine workmanship. It's not workmanship of any like. It must be really, really, really old because you don't like recognize the pattern at all. But this is a +1 shield.
Hey. Dibs.
Fair.
I suffered over 100 damage. By a lot.
Technically, I did too. You
Trying to figure, I don't know. I suffered multiple times.
I was up and down multiple times, and I have over 100 base. But
And,
I took more overall, probably like 150.
I was fine.
Interestingly, none of you feel a surge of divine power from killing the soldier.
Yeah, because the guy ate it.
I take
Yeah.
this to mean I'm already as divine as possible.
No, but
I take
that's a
that to
good
mean
thought. However, after the sword man dies, you do feel a surge of power, and not as strong as ones you felt before. Maybe that's just because you need a bigger high to feel more stronger, but you will all level up.
Can I take his skull?
The sword guy's skull?
No, the other guy.
Well, if you look at the other guy's skull, there's like a big hole at the top of it.
That's fine.
There's no brain inside it.
That's fine.
But yeah, otherwise it's a pretty regular elf
I'm
skull.
gonna weld it to my
Lovely.
giant skull as like a pour spout.
That's just amazing.
What is ring and chainmail?
Can you identify them? They are magical items. You might need to either have somebody with identify or find somebody who can identify.
I'll just put the damn things on and see what they
Roll
do.
for hit points.
All right.
I don't know if chainmail suits you.
Good job.
Very good hit point increase.
Sneak attack is now 66.
Nice.
Yay. What the hell do I get here? Reliable talent. Oh, goody.
Oh, I know what I get here. I hope you like summoned creatures, because
I don't think I have a choice.
they now
You get all
all
new
get
levels worth of spells.
multi-attack, and I
I
get
have
free
no idea
cast.
what I get.
Nice.
The DM should never have a choice.
Yeah, you get 6 level spells now.
Ooh,
One slot.
one whole slot. Do I get any other slots?
No. You pick up a slot. 6 level spells.
Yeah. And my new summon
Did you
spell
give yourself a
doesn't require
cantrip when you turned 10th level?
Nice.
You should have 4 now.
And I do it on this thing, so I would have told me to do it.
Okay.
Sweet. We killed
Yeah.
the bad guy, or are we the bad guy? I don't know, but
We have
Well,
never been
I
the
am
good guy.
100%
The
certain.
army is cheering you quite profusely. They're coming out with a couple stretchers and some medics who look like they're about to die of starvation.
Dude, I'm just gonna sit here and
it's
drink.
like cheering with his fishing rod, and then he's gonna pass out.
Nice.
I'll
They have some
probably-
very low level
Time
healers
to drink.
who will give everybody 30 HP.
I'll probably hold on to the chainmail because I'm not sure anyone else in this group can do
Okay.
chain.
It feels very hot to the touch, like painfully hot.
Cool.
Let's see. I gotta roll a D. Where's my D? So that's 7 more hit points.
And probably the ring too. Unless someone wants to just throw that bitch on.
Sure,
Because I don't.
I'm game.
Action's always ready.
It's not terribly likely to kill me immediately.
I'd do that. Oh boy, the boss loot. This one killed me.
The ring, rapier, and chainmail all require attunement. You can put the ring on, but you feel it very tingly.
Can I wear a metal ring? I don't know.
You can wear a metal ring, yeah.
Okay.
You just can't, put a whole bunch of metal rings together and then wear that.
Okay.
So until you attune to this,
It's just a
Which I think
shiny
in
on my
this-
bony ass
I think
finger.
in this campaign, I decided to be mean and said you guys have to identify equipment before attuning to it rather than auto-identifying when you attune to it.
That sounds familiar.
So I have to what?
So you have to get the item identified magically
Oh,
before you can attune to it. So you won't have any effect from it until then.
that's fine. That's probably for the better.
Until then, the chainmail just counts as regular chainmail, and the rapier just counts as a regular rapier. The ring is just shiny but mildly hard to see. This conversation heart says breh. No, it says bay. Never mind.
I like
Jesus Christ.
the concept that this is brad. What the-
That would have been amazing. I'm sad that it doesn't.
I get to pick spells.
The body of the swordman did not disappear when it died, and or got discorporeated, and the army is happily picking up the pieces. What a strange metal, one of the soldiers says. I bet we could make something really interesting with this.
I mean, I broke it with my fishing pole, so I don't know.
Well, you must have a very powerful and godly fishing pole.
No. Just a regular ass one.
Well, I made it myself, of course. So.
Oh, yes, of course. Like when people are done leveling, it is about 9, so don't think we'll go any further in the session tonight unless do people have like immediate reactions or things they wanted to do or say as all of this is happening?
I mean, Pimmer will just go around boasting about how he killed Sage, of course. I think that's it.
There's a lot of clapping as he boasts about this.
Because we did do a lot of bragging beforehand.
Yes.
We could do it, so
This is really gross.
bleeding from like 7 different places on his body. Just like
They're very, very like small wounds though, because it was lots of stabbing.
true. It's like laying on the ground and the grass just comes
Everybody. That happened multiple times during the fight too.
Perman's like drinking ale later, and it's just like commentary.
Nice. Everybody has become a colander.
Yes.
Not me.
No, Asha just has a colander made of a skull. Did Asha take like hardly any damage that fight?
Just
He took
from falling out of
just
a
from
tree?
falling out of a tree. Yes.
I learned how to do more damage every hit as Radiant, which is great because I'm also doing more damage because I'm angry.
That is pretty cool.
I need to level because I'll forget.
Yeah, I have big spells.
Nice.
After casting healing so many times in combat, I took healing spirit now instead.
Yeah. It is useful.
Yeah. So I can summon a healing fish.
Oh, that's
Maybe it'll be a jellyfish. It'll just float there.
Oh, yes.
Sparkly. And when you gaze upon it, you're healed.
So now stuff my minimum stealth.
that sounds quite
23.
lovely.
Wow. How?
Because everything I'm proficient in,
So-
an ability check is at least a 10.
The actual thing you guys were fighting as the sword guy was this guy and it.
Ah, yes.
But he was made of swords twice, so I couldn't just fuse him.
I've thrown all
it
those
did-
in.
Why didn't you include the crap claw?
Because they were swords.
Yeah, you can have both.
I could have, but I wasn't. I wasn't sword-pilled enough to think of. Or I guess it'd be claw-pilled in this case. I wasn't claw-pilled enough to make the
Be
sword's
like sword
claws.
scissors.
Yeah, scissors would have just been perfect, and I really should have thought of
You
it.
can just replace all his claws with human hands, as you do.
And then they're holding swords. And or